We're taking you live to Sydney now, where New South Wales Police are giving an update ahead of planned gatherings across the CBD over the next few days.
Do you mean if people try and break the law by marching in the streets and doing that sort of thing? Well, I'm hoping that people don't do that. I'm hoping that they understand it is illegal at the moment to breach these public declarations. We don't want that. But having said that, we will be there in force, as we always are, for every public assembly to keep people safe. And if we have to make arrests, we will make arrests. But that's not what we're looking for.
Could you give us an idea of the resources, say, for tomorrow night and for Sunday, given that you've already got hundreds on shelter? Like, this is obviously putting some serious strain on the police.
Yeah, absolutely it does, and there's no doubt about that. There's no getting around that. But the Sydney CBD, we expect protest activity. We always have. Like I said, we had 1,000 last year, over 1,000. So we bring resources in. We will have a few hundred police ready to go tomorrow, and we can surge and pivot resources from anywhere if we need to.
See, when you don't have one of these laws in place, it's my understanding that the numbers are and ordinary protesters
Each public assembly or protest is risk assessed on its own merits. You know, sometimes we have hundreds and thousands of police. In fact, at some of them, others we have, as you would say, dozens of police. Each one is done on its own merits.
And you said you're getting contact with the organisers of the rallies tomorrow and Sunday. You know, what has been agreed so far? What kind of contact have you been?
So Sunday, we've been in touch with the protest organisers. We're negotiating what that looks like. The organisers for Friday have not reached out to us. We've tried to reach into them without success thus far, but that's okay. We're getting the message out to them regardless that we will be there in numbers, and we will speak to them very early on in the piece and make sure that they understand exactly what is expected.
What's tomorrow going to look like for the long arms?
It'll be a high visibility police presence. We'll have our public order and riot squad, of course. There may well be police with long arms just because of the current threat environment we're in, but that's not about long arms because of a protest activity. It's again because it is the threat environment that we sit in at the moment, unfortunately. It's no longer about specific risk, it's about general risk, and we want to keep the community safe, and that's the whole piece of having long arms out there now, and I think the community is getting more and more used to seeing it.
So you particularly...
That's the New South Wales Police update. There is the Palestinian Action Group vowing to defy bans on protests that have been introduced in the wake of the Bondi attack. So police saying that they are ready to continue to monitor things closely. We're also standing by, as you can see in the bottom of your screen, the opposition leader Susan Lee will be speaking shortly in Melbourne. This is ahead of Parliament's return here next Monday.